Oh girl, I need your love to hold on. What's up, my people? It's your favorite boy, Tzy Panchak, and you're now watching the Afro Nation Show.
Yo, what's poppin'? What's cracking? It's your boy Rod Rantz. Welcome to the Afro Nation Show. I am chilling with the one and only, the man of Cameroon, El Chapo himself, Tzy Panchak in the building.
Blessings for your papa, Amin, oh, Amin, Amin. Blessings for your mommy, oh, Amin, oh, Amin. Blessings for your family, Amin, oh.
Honestly, love for joining me on the show today. Now, I've told a few people that I was coming to interview you, and they couldn't believe that I was actually getting a chance to interview. Because you don't do interviews often, do you?
A couple of times I do. You know.
People are like, how did you... But what people don't realize is we've actually been speaking for like almost a year and a half now, like a year and a half. I showed love to Put Your Hands on We on my show. I think I was the first to play Goretti in the UK on my show. So we've actually been chatting for a while. So I'm really pleased to meet you today and chop it up. Now, first questions first. I'm curious. What part of Cameroon are you actually from?
I'm from the southwest, Manfe. I'm a Bangi boy. Yeah, but I grew up in Kumba.
Okay, cool. Now, in regards to when I was doing my research, I don't know if this is accurate. Apparently, you went to university in Nigeria. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I went to the Cross River State University in Calabar. Yeah. And I studied computer engineering 5 years, and I worked for a while before coming back to Cameroon.
So, how come you went to uni in Nigeria?
Because my mom is Nigerian and my dad is from here, so.
Oh, so you're half Nigerian. Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay, it makes sense. And then you did computer science for 5 years.
Yeah.
So you're actually an educated somebody with a degree, also doing music.
Yeah. You know, I started working for a while in Nigeria, then the music took over me. Yeah. I cannot help it. Yeah. I said, okay.
Because it's good to hear that, because I feel like a lot of young artists or upcoming artists, they feel like they have to choose between music and education. So it's good to hear somebody who is successful, who was able to do both. Do you know what I mean?
I think my dad has to take all the credits because he forced me. It was like you have to finish school, graduate, then come back and do whatever you want to do. So when I finished school, he was like, okay, now you're free. You can do whatever you want to do. So that's why I came back here. Okay,
shout out Pots for that one. So basically, you was thinking to do music properly. How did you even get into music then? Because if you're studying computer science for 5 years, that's a hard course to be doing for 5 years. Like, that's a lot of reading, a lot of mathematics. Like, where did music come from?
Music is part of me. I've been doing music ever since I was a kid. Back in school, dormitory school, you know, I would sing, and my classmates would give me biscuits and stuff. So, okay, sing for me, sing some more. So, yeah, when I went to university in Nigeria, I fell in love with the rhythm. You know, the Yoruba rhythm. Yeah. Nice. I like the way I sing. This is some Kongwaso. I used to, get out of I was in dormitory, hostel. Yeah. So I get out of the hostel, stay by the window, listen to Kongwaso. All the time I was like, damn, I want to do this, Yeah. So as time goes by, I finish school, and I decided it's time to come and, do music in Cameroon.
Now, I told you before as we were coming into your very lovely house, by the way, my mom is a big fan of yours. My sister, I messaged the group chat just now, like, yeah, guys, I'm doing an interview with Tzy. My sister's like, oh my God, tell him I love him. The song they keep playing consistently, Naso.
Your friends them rolling you. The world start hate on you. So the world they carry your matter to good cover. Yeah, so the world they will use your case to so cover. No, so the world mon histoire de peut pas changer mon frère. Them the worry now.
Now that is a banger. How did that song come about?
It was a hard time for me, 2019 December, and I was like torn in between, doing music and leaving music. So I was like, let me go back to Nigeria and start working. I don't want to do this no more. So I decided to say, I said to myself, if I leave music now, what mark did I leave? What impact? if I go to Nigeria now, what would they say about Tzy? So I decided to say, okay, let me invest, let me pass on, this light to the upcoming artists. So I launched this challenge. I was like, okay, I did the hook in studio, and I put it out there. I was like, okay, if you can sing, if you're an upcoming artist and you want to feature Tzy, fine, just drop a verse and send to me. Trust me, I got like 2,000 emails.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
super talented artists. I was like, damn, this country. And I got 3 of them.
Yeah.
I got Tina, I got Vivid, I got Chloe Gray, the rapper. We were in the studio and they were mad talented artists.
I'm a big fan of Vivid as well, actually. So when I saw Vivid on there, I was like, oh my God, yeah, that's going to work.
Yeah.
Did you expect it to have the impact it's had, though? Because since I've been in Cameroon, I kid you not, everywhere I'm going, I'm hearing that song. Whether it's a bar, whether it's a club, whether it's a restaurant, taxi, I'm just hearing your song everywhere. Did you think it would have that impact, considering you was thinking about not even doing it in the first place?
Yeah, when I was in the studio, when we finished the song, I told the producer, Tony F, I was like, how many minutes is it? He said 6 minutes. I was like, okay, cut it down to 5 minutes because I removed my verse. Yeah. With my verse, it was like 6 minutes. Yeah. So I had to, take off my verse to make it 5 minutes. Like, this one, they're not going to play it on the radio. It's too long. Yeah. TV's not going to play it. What am I going to do? Listen to the song. I said, let's cut it. I was like, no, damn it. I listened to the song like 3 times. I was like, damn it. We're putting this on like this. Let's go and shoot the video. Went to the guest house. Yeah. We did the video and that's it. Put it on YouTube. No international TV, nothing. And it was booming everywhere. Yeah. And right now it has like 3.5 million views. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like the message behind the song, cause my mom is the kind of person where she likes music for having good messages behind it. And I feel like the message behind the song played a big part in the song taking off and blowing up the way it did. Like you said, you put out a message, you're looking for upcoming artists to jump on the track. You're one of the very few established Cameroonian artists who actually works with upcoming artists. And I've spoken to a few of them. Some of them have expressed the frustration that sometimes they feel as though the more established artists can act as gatekeepers, or they won't share their knowledge. Now, when you was coming up, did you experience anything like that in terms of finding it hard to reach certain people, or felt like you're being blocked off by more established artists?
Me, I'm a what's the word? I'm kind of a loner. I don't know how to really interact with people. Yeah.
An introvert.
I stay in my lane and stuff. So I know how to struggle. Mm-hmm. So when I came to Cameroon, it was difficult because I couldn't really, work with some artists, some producers that I wanted to. Mm-hmm. So I met some of my friends, Slim Beats. Yeah. So they had a label back then called Best Music in Boya. So I joined them and we started working. But it was just in Boya. So we do our music and you just stuck there, snack bars and stuff. I wanted to, international. I want to be big. So I came to Douala. I struggled a little bit to promote my songs and stuff. Then I did the song Stay With Me. We were playing it all over, America and stuff. Then I got signed by Marvin in America. We created a label, Blue Nation. And yes, for me it was so tough because even with the label, it was tough for me to get, radio plays, TV plays. It was almost impossible. When you go there, be like, why don't you sing like Mr. Leo? Why don't you sing like, Magasco? They start comparing you. What kind of name is Tzy Panchak? Pourquoi tu ne parles pas français? Why don't you speak French? It was a lot of pourquoi, why? So it was tough. So I struggled, got people. I was like, to make it, if I can't go through this media, then I have to go to the people. If I go to the people, then I don't need the media. Yeah, exactly. So that's how I started going to the people. I would take my song. I walk from Bonaberry here to Rond Point, giving my songs in little snack bars and stuff, calling some DJs, give them money, make association and bring them to me. I brought a different whole crowd. So I came back to Boya and people started calling me, whoa, I heard your music, yeah, I heard your music, yeah. Then the media had no choice. Yeah. They had to play it. They had to play it. Trace, they had to pay attention. Back in the days, everybody thought, okay, Trace was the biggest media people watch here. They'd be like, if you're not playing on Trace, then you're not a star. But I went to America and did a whole US tour without Trace. Yeah. So I paved the way. Yeah. So when I see sometimes I look at them, I'll be like, nah, it's impossible for them to blow. It's not. It's like tough. Where are you gonna start from?
See, again, that's another gem you've just dropped as well, because I feel like a lot of people who want to be artists or global stars, they have this thing in their head that they can just blow overnight. They just release one song and they'll blow overnight. And then they get like, annoyed when people aren't playing their music. But you walked from Bunnaberry to X, Y, and Z. You did
different stuff. The thing is, they sit back there, upcoming artists. They sit back to see established artists. They be like, okay, they're doing this, they're doing it. They think it's easy for them.
Yeah. They
don't realize how much work they put in.
Before they got
you don't realize that maybe the established artist, A, Y, Z, or whatever, doesn't even have food to eat. They don't know that. Let alone holding your hand and trying to pay your studio bills and stuff. You need to do that yourself. You need to get to the street and promote your record. Many of them don't. Just lay back and be like, oh, okay.
Drop it.
And stuff, say fans.
Link in my bio.
You know.
Just leave it at that.
Nah, nothing. You have to go to the people. You have to promote your record. Cameroon artists don't promote their record. I see Nigerians, what they do every day. They make a video, they walk, they do this. Whatever challenge up, they do it to promote their record. Thriller, they work their ass up. They have people on the streets. If they don't go to the street themselves, they have people on the streets that do that for them. So it's not luck. It's hard work. Trust me. Sometimes I stay in this house, I can't even eat. I'm tired to the point where I can't eat. But there's an upcoming artist somewhere saying, oh, Tzy Panchak is eating alone. Tzy Panchak don't want to hold me. Tzy Panchak don't want to grandfather help me, no. Give me 5,000 or grandfather. You don't know that grandfather if you even sleep sometimes. Yeah.
See, you said something interesting there, because I'm sure you saw the video that went viral recently of Tzy International, CY, whatever his name is. He was basically talking about people in Cameroon should stop playing Nigerian music and bars should stop playing Nigerian music and stuff like that.
Bloggers, social media personality, anything concerning Nigerian music, any Nigerian artist where one come for Cameroon, una just ignore this Joe boy. Yes, because we know if she don't alive, watch Nigeria, they recolonize our culture. Never will it happen. This is 2021. Not to Nigerian music in Cameroon. We are tired of your greed. Nigerians will be tired for una greed. Una too greedy. Listen to me. Let me tell you something.
Now, I personally don't feel like I understand the angle where he was coming from, but I feel like the way he delivered the message was wrong, because it's trying to it's going to end up creating a divide between Cameroonians and Nigerians. Now, like you said, with Nigerian artists, they promote the music a different way. The work rate is a bit different in terms of the trends and stuff like that. So do you feel like Nigerian music being played in Cameroon does have a part to play with Cameroon's music industry, I guess, being a bit behind its counterparts?
Yeah, because Nigerian artists, they can't work with the Cameroon artists. It's tough for Cameroon artists to do a song with a Nigerian artist. Why? Because they don't need you. They don't need me. They're bigger than me in my country. So why do they need me? It's a problem. It's a big problem for us artists here, because when Davido came here, I met Davido in Washington DC. We did the what they call it, Echo Stage show. Yeah. But when he came here, the way they treated me, like he was sitting on they put him on what they call it, a bigger table. Yeah. You know, as the Cameroon artist, they put him somewhere down. Yeah. You know, then I cannot talk to Davido. I cannot come out and say, oh bro, what's up, what's good, man? Like other artists. If it's Ghana, we talk to Satawale, Stoneboy. And Cameroon, it's gotta be a hustle. Yeah. You understand? So he doesn't need me. That's a fact. But if they play my music more than Davido, he would need me because he wants to blow up here. Yeah, yeah, you understand? Yeah. So that's for the culture. And at the end of the day, Nigerians don't play foreign music. They play like 90%, 99% Nigerian music. Yeah. There's no way you go to in Nigeria you listen to Cameroon music. It's impossible. Yeah. You know, in this country, Anglophone artists suffer the most because Anglophone artists work the hardest, but they get the least results. Yeah. But Francophone artists work the least and they get the most results. Yeah. Why? Because first of all, we Anglophones will try to make music to please the Francophones, yeah, because they have the majority. Yeah. Meanwhile, the majority, the Francophones, they love foreign music. Yeah. They love Daju, they love people from whatever, Davido. Yeah. So it's tough because you find yourself being lost. So that's why I decided, okay, I'm going to do music for me right now. Yeah. Do it for my people, do it for the upcoming. Let's just have fun with it. Yeah. You know, because I'm fed up talking about this country. When I came in here, I said the same thing since 2015.
Yeah, you're still saying it now.
I'm just tired. You know, let's just do music. Maybe they'll come along somehow. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Now, on the topic of the Anglophone and Francophone differentiation, now we all know what's been going on with the Anglophone crisis in Cameroon. Yeah. Has it displaced you in any way since the whole thing kicked off? I know you said you started doing music in Boya, so have you had to move?
Everybody moved. Everybody. Yeah. So I was in Boya, I moved here. It was not easy because you have to look for money, you look for different shows, a different crowd. Yeah. But on the other hand, I'm grateful because it pushed me. Yeah. made me work hard and stuff, and had to, create this chemistry between me and the Francophone crowd, because it was difficult for me to relate with the Francophones, because they thought I was Nigerian, actually. I came from Nigeria. It was difficult for me to speak this Cameroon pidgin, so they thought I was Nigerian. They were tough. They thought I was far away. So when I moved in here, they started seeing me in small shows and stuff, and stuff. Be like, oh, okay, he's Nigerian. He's a Cameroon. So now that the whole topic about me being a Nigerian is over. So I think the whole IDP thing, though it was tough, it pushed me, and I'm happy I did.
No, because I get that as well. Like, obviously, I was born in Boya. Like, I'm born in Cameroon, but I grew up in England. But when I interview most of these artists, because most of the time most of the Nigerian artists we interview, when they meet me, they think I'm Nigerian as well. I want to say I'm Cameroon, they're like, what? You're Cameroonian. And even my pidgin, because I hang around a lot of Nigerians in England, my pidgin is different. So when I came here, I'm speaking like Nigerian Pele pidgin. Even my cousin's laughing at me, everyone's laughing at me. I'm thinking, yo, guys, like, leave me alone. Do you have a quick message for anybody who's felt going through the Anglophone crisis at the moment? Anything to say to your fans or to people who have had to move, anything like that?
Yeah, it's a tough time for everybody. So I just think we should, pray a lot and work hard and pray a lot. Yeah, and hopefully things will change. And we should learn to start loving one another, because in Cameroon there's a lot of negativity. I don't know if you know where to start from. We should learn to start loving one another, start helping one another. The change starts from you, and not from president or minister. It starts from you. And if we change, then they can't do anything. They have no choice but to listen. So love one another and put God first.
Now, your new single, I'm In, featuring Kameni and Stanley Eno. Took me through that. Well, what was the inspiration behind that single?
Then we had a lot going on, even now, in the country. So I just wanted to bless people, send God's blessings in every home and stuff. And we just did a show, me, Kameni, Stanley, with UNICEF. And we're just sitting backstage, and we're like, okay, let's do something. Why not, make a song? So when I was writing the song, I thought about them. So I sent it to them, and she came over to the studio. We did it, and later I met Stanley, and we did it. And the video was fast. Just the chemistry was there, the energy, right energy, and everything. So that's
one thing I've learned about the Cameroon artists. When you guys do features, you can tell that you're doing it because the chemistry is there, not because the label is telling you to go and do features of X, Y, and Z. You guys only do features of people that you genuinely want to do features with. And I feel like because of that, the song always ends up coming out sounding better than if you was forced to because your labels told you to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Cameroonian artists are doing good right now. Like in my show, I've got like 10 of them that came to support me. And I think the energy is right now. I think what we lack is the people coming together, because the fan base, the people just want to divide. They like division so much, But I think if we come together, I think we'll pass out a strong message for the fans, to come together. At least for now. We've been going through a lot with French here, Francophone, this, that. Cameroon is first of all divided. You have the Anglophone section, the Francophone section. We have to deal with that. Then we'll have the foreign thing again. So it's just too much. So we should learn to come together and, work as one thing.
Whilst doing my research, I noticed something. Your last album was in 2018. And then we had 2019. And then we had that horrible year called 2020. So this is 2021 now. That's 3 years. Are we expecting another project at some point?
I was supposed to drop an album last year, 2020. But it was my first. That's the other album. What you call an album is an EP.
Oh, okay. So the album was to come last year.
Last year, 2020.
Let me guess, COVID.
Yeah. So I thought it was the wrong time to drop my first album. So hopefully this year.
Okay. Have you said that anywhere else? Any other interviews?
No.
So this is the first time you said that. Boom. Affiliation Show exclusive. You know how we do. You heard it here first. Hopefully this year, a brand new album coming your way. Now, in regards to 2021 overall, let's just forget about 2020. Let's not talk about 2020. I want to forget. I want to. Let's just be like it never happened. It never happened. 2021. What's the year looking like for you?
I don't know. I think it started great with my show. Okay, my show was in 2020. Let's see.
Your 2020 ended pretty great because your show was crazy.
It was crazy. So I think this year is gonna be definitely better than 2020. I hope. And I already started working on my projects, and I have a new single that's going to be a banger. I'm going to be traveling to Nigeria, Ghana, to work with, the artist. I'm looking forward to gaining new fan base all over Africa and stuff. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. Now, as I said before, because you're somebody who enjoys working with upcoming artists, I feel like in the future there's a possibility that you might maybe start your own label one day and sign some people. Is that something that you've considered?
Yeah, I'm actually working on a management company where we're going to manage artists. I'm going to help them. Since I have these connections, I can really pass it on to them. I'm working on bringing DJs, media people, street promo people together and bringing the artists so they can work with them on a percentage level just to help them. I think they need that because we have songs, we have artists that have 400,000 million views on YouTube and they can't even eat from it. So we need to work hand in hand, work together. So I'm working on creating this management company. When I'm gone, they can be working with the artists because I worked with 10 upcoming rappers on the latest challenge I did. I gave 1 million to the winners. They were really talented artists, and when I gave 2, because I had to share the money between 2 of them because we had to pick. It was very, very difficult to pick. Yeah, I can imagine. So I shared it between Vega and one other girl, Chindo. Yeah. And I would look at the other artists on stage to be singing their ass off. I was like, damn it, what am I gonna do to help them? Yeah. I got this guilt in my mind, so I decided to create this company, to really, really push them. Yeah.
Okay, cool. See, I had a feeling that was something that you would do because, as I said, one of the reasons why I love you as an artist is because I've always heard about the struggles that people have. Even me, when I started DJing, I remember I struggled to get my first break. And as somebody who's established, I've always admired the fact that you work with a lot of upcoming artists. You don't turn them away because they don't have a name or they don't have X, Y, and Z. So because of that, I feel like you are one of Cameroon's greatest assets that we have in the music industry. So I wish you all the best. First of all, thank you for being our #1 afro-pop star. Second of all, I wish you all the best in the future. And I want to see you at the top, the very, very top, like international, global, doing world tours, selling up Korea, China, because we all know those countries are a bit,
Korea already, I was in Korea.
Oh, damn.
I'm the first African artist to do an Afrobeat show in Korea, sold out.
See, I was going to say, like...
2018, yes.
What took you to Korea?
Show, concert.
So your music is reaching all the way to South Korea? You see, there you go.
The African community, we have Cameroons over there, so they invited me over, and we did it in a club, a very big club, and it was sold out, so it's great.
There you go. I said it. Global star, 100%. Before I let you go, where's the best place for us to find out what you have for breakfast? What's your social media handles?
Tzy Panchak and Instagram. Tzy Panchak everywhere. TZYPANCHAK. Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Twitter,
Snapchat,
Panchako. PANCHAKO.
Where did the name Tzy Panchak actually come from?
Tzy is short form for my real name, Tambe. I'm buying your boy. So Panchak means respect. Okay. They used to call me Tzy when I was young. My dad. Tzy is like a nickname. Yeah. So Panchak means respect. It simply means respect. Okay. Tzy.
Now, in terms of your social media, which one are you most active on? Is it Snapchat or is it Twitter?
I think it's Instagram. I think.
Insta. Okay. To be fair, you are quite active on Instagram. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said, massive love. Amazing to speak to you. Make sure you check out Tzy's new stuff. He's a banging artist. One of Cameroon's greatest. I've been your boy Rod Rantz, chilling with Tzy Panchak. We're still in Cameroon. We're still vibes in. Until next time, we out. Peace.